Hello everybody, it's Sara Munro here, the Chief Exec, and I'm doing this video broadcast today to be able to share with all of our staff in order to explain to you the decision that we've reached regarding the go live for CareDirector. And a lot of questions and conversations have been taking place as to whether this is still the right thing to do given everything else that's going on. Now, firstly, I don't underestimate how hard everybody is working in order to get our plans and preparation in place should we be in the situation none of us want, is to be dealing with an outbreak of COVID in our inpatient wards. And we also know that it's our older adults at the moment that are our most vulnerable group. And they're doing a huge amount of work in order to organise ourselves to manage that. So what does that mean for CareDirector? We have made the decision that we're still going to go live with CareDirector from Monday, and it's important that I explain to you the process in which we've decided that. We've heard the concerns of our staff, and the reality is not underestimated in terms of what you're dealing with right now. However, there are other factors that we've had to take into consideration that means that we believe that we still need to turn the system on. If we don't switch, there is a very real risk in a few weeks' time, when potentially things are much more serious in terms of the impact of the outbreak, that we could end up on a paper-based system. That would be an absolute disaster in terms of maintaining patient safety and supporting our staff to deliver the best possible care. We need to do everything we can to avoid ending up in that situation. We also need some of the functionality that CareDirector we know can give us, especially through the next few months, to support our patients and to support our staff. So what we'll be able to do with the new system is to identify much easier who our vulnerable patients are and have much easier access for all of our staff, regardless of where you're working or whether you're working in different teams and different locations than where you currently work, for you to be able to access those patient records. So we've weighed it up in the context of what's the right thing to do for patient safety and to support our staff to be in the best possible position, and the access to records is absolutely fundamental to that. I've had a call already with all of our clinical and operational leads. I've explained all of this to them as well in terms of the decision making that we've process that we've followed, and what I've asked them to do is to feed back in now to the project team what additional arrangements do we need to put in place in order to support you all on Monday when the system gets switched on. The project team are going to be working all weekend. They've still got the full capacity there to do everything that's needed to get the system ready. We're also going to be sending out information and some resources to our team leads before the weekend so that they've got everything that they need at their fingertips on Monday, just to make it as easy as possible. You can continue to use the model that's out there in terms of familiarisation with CareDirector. There will be further training available. Some people are saying that they want to get their training topped up. There's going to be a 24/7 helpline just for CareDirector from the project team, up and running from Monday. So we're doing everything we can. If there's other things that you believe will help, please have a conversation with your ward manager, your team leader, or the operational and clinical leads, and they'll be able to feed that back in. Things will not be perfect. There will be issues. This isn't about putting pressure on staff to get everything right. It's about starting to use a new system that will make things easy for you as time goes on. Final message from me: we've heard the concerns that have been raised, we've weighed them all up, and we've balanced them against some of the risks and issues that we're trying to manage over the next few weeks, and our absolute focus now is to mobilise the right support ready for go live on Monday. Thank you very much. I really appreciate everybody's hard work and commitment, not just to CareDirector, which we spent a long time planning, but all the work that you're also doing at the moment in terms of preparation for COVID-19, and importantly, just keep yourself and your families safe.